Welcome back. This is Mr. H again for the Gnomes team for a little social studies weekend update. So a couple of things that we've been doing here in social studies this week, so you kind of have an idea of what we've been doing and what we're going to be doing in the coming week. So the first thing we talked about this week and spent some time with was the idea of tall dogs. Tall dogs is simply a way for us to remember what all really good maps have. Tall dogs actually stands for something: the title, the author, the legend, the date, the orientation, which is like the compass, which way north is, the grid, and the scale. So we've taken some notes a little bit on that. This sheet will actually be posted on the internet because we didn't have it because computers were out this week. But we've talked about tall dogs. Not only did we talk about what tall dogs means, we also went through and created a chart, the room walk, where we went from map to map, 8 different maps, filling out information about tall dogs. Does it have a title? Does it have an author? Does it have a date? And why that might be important. We also talked about types of maps. So a few of the maps we looked at were road maps, like this one here. We talked about subway maps and types of maps that help get around cities. We talked about historic maps, like the Peopling of America, that show historic events. We even talked about National Geographic maps from 1971, like this lovely traveler's map of France. So we looked at tall dogs, what makes a good map. We also started the process of creating our own maps, and we are going to be mapping our beautiful classroom here. We've started working on that assignment, which is here. I'll upload this as well. This is kind of the instructions of our classroom map, which is an assignment we'll be doing mainly in class. And the students have started measuring the classroom, so we can do this in scale, and using this graph paper have started to design out the actual shape of the classroom with all of the desks and the bookshelves and all of the things that are furniture-wise in the classroom labeled in this map. It is a map that is drawn to scale and should be an appropriate tall dogs map. So it'll have a title, a legend, a date, all of those types of things. So we're going to finish that off probably on Monday, and then we're going to talk some more about a few of the geographic things we need to work on to help us finish off our unit on geography. So we will talk a little bit about continents and oceans. We'll do a little bit with latitude and longitude practice because that can be a little bit tricky, and a few other little things with geography. So we'll finish out our unit probably by the end of next week. So keep looking up on our Gnomes team website. If you have any questions, make sure you let Mr. H know. We also had our sorting ceremony today. That's why I'm wearing my beautiful Harry Potter house scarf today. Go Gryffindor. And we'll talk to you soon, next week.